Peace. What's going on? Excuse me. I just heard we back in full effect. I don't know what that means. Totally. I feel like it's in the love arena. I don't know. Maybe y'all getting back to dating. Maybe you're getting back. Excuse me. Somebody. Okay. Somebody don't want nobody to talk. Somebody don't want me to talk. Okay. Well. Maybe you're getting back at someone. Or they're getting back at you. And when I say at you, I'm talking, my ghetto language. When I say get back at you, I'm talking about like get back with you. And that's throwing me right now because I could have just said that for clarity. But I actually heard somebody wants to get back at you. And I'm thinking in like, excuse me, a malicious way. So I just cut the deck. And the overall energy at the bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. So somebody might want to get back at you. I don't know. You take it how it resonates. Either they want to get back at you as far as getting back with you. So they're trying to get back at, approaching you, gaining your attention. But there you might have some others, or you might have some others that's trying to get back at you. I just heard because they feel slighted. Child, don't get me started. They feel slighted. It's a group of people. It's a group of people that feel slighted. And you just heard the song. That shit say, I just gotta make a U-turn. So somebody coming back to somebody, either for love and companionship, or somebody coming, turning back around and coming at you on some malicious shit. Now, let's go on. Like I said, the overall energy is the King of Wands. So that's a masculine energy. Could be a fire energy. That is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And this is the king of action. So this masculine energy wants to come in and take some sort of action toward you. This could be you. If you're a fire sign and you resonate with these messages. So we're going to go on from there. I don't know why all of a sudden when I started to talk, it's like my whole voice started going out. It keep going out, and I done went the whole day, and I've been talking to people all day. It's like, and for the last couple of days, like people been popping up from the past and shit. Of course, in my life, and I'm just running into people, but it was kind of wild to me because a couple of these people we didn't leave off on such great terms, but I haven't seen them in so long, and they were happy to see me, and I'm glad. I was just happy to see them alive. Now that don't mean I'm ready to go fuck with you because I know what you about, and I done already been shown, and of course I know people can change, but my spidey senses be tingling, and they ain't. When I approach you, whatever I feel is what it is. And approaching these people again, or them approaching me, because it was just a neutral type of thing. We just happened to be in the same place at the same time type deal, And so when we approached, I guess, each other, I could feel right off that a lot of these people are still, they have improved. I feel like they had improved, but I'm like, it's still some shit that I felt. They just, and I'm kind of past. It's kind of like I felt like those people were still hanging on to past energy that they needed to dump, like still in their lower self or lower energy, and still in their south node. And that's cool because we all go through that. But as I myself have been for a little bit of time now, most recent past, started to go into my north node. And so, excuse me, a lot of things don't resonate with me anymore. A lot of things that would have resonated with me a few months ago just don't. Hell, a lot of things that resonated with me a minute ago just might not be right. But anyway, it just might not be right as far as energy is concerned. As far as what I'm feeling, I cannot ignore. I'm an empathic individual, intuitive, highly, and so, I can feel shit. I can't ignore what I feel. Get me in trouble a lot. Not even in trouble, but I say in quote unquote trouble, because it can cause some sort of tension, because I'm in that energy where it's like I don't even care how people feel about the decisions I make. Hell, I'm finding myself out, and I'm realizing that life is short, so I cannot focus on. I can't be worried about, of course I'm gaining insight through every lesson, obstacle, situation, dynamic, whatever. But it's like, that's what I'm doing. I'm leaving everything for insight and intuition. I'm more so on my intuition now, and just having talks with the Most High God that I serve and believe in, which is the only one and true God. To me, it's my opinion. But I ain't gonna get, to be continued. I ain't gonna get too much into my beliefs, because it ain't about my beliefs at all. It's about the collective and all our beliefs, and how we can make it make sense in order enough to balance the energies here on this earth while we're here. Because we ain't, we might be here for a good time, but not a long time. Four of Wands. House, home, family, stability. Ace of Swords. Truth, clarity, understanding, epiphany. Three of Pentacles. Juggling. Could be juggling your money, your stability. Maybe you've came to a realization about your stability. Hell, I gather a lot of people are feeling that way these days. Ten of Pentacles. That's your legacy. That's your long-term stability. Generational wealth. So yeah, with all that's going on, a lot of people are focused a lot on their stability, their family, their home, their, and people are coming to the realization that they, you gotta. I just heard focus. You gotta stay focused. It's a lot of distractions. But yeah. Five of Wands. Conflict. There's a lot of conflict, commotion, gossip, all of that going on. Exactly. Especially on social media with the Eight of Wands. Child. Could come in the form of social media text. Social media posts, comments, video, messages, all of the above, in front of God and everybody, and behind the scenes, privately. That's what I just heard. Page of Swords, yeah. Page of Swords, Queen of Swords. So somebody gathered all of the information that they needed to know. And they got, they not playing. This is a feminine energy, an air sign. The air signs are Gemini, child, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I don't know why I got that all mixed up. But Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Goddamn. Anyway, it's as if you know all of the truth that you need to know, so you're not playing with folks. You got your guards up. You'll hear them out, but you're not dealing with them too tough. People, places, and things. You just not. You're. I just heard head on a swivel. You're paying attention. Like I say, you've gathered all of the information that you need to know. I just heard to rule. Okay. King of Swords. Oh, well. King and Queen of Swords look like a pair of people. Male, female, female. Whichever way it spins. But it's a romantic relationship. A romantic dynamic. Two people aren't getting along, or two people is just really on some F shit. I'm trying to cut back. I'm doing my best on cutting back on my profanity. Yeah, I know. But anyway, so I don't know who this is. Could be, I keep hearing a pair of exes. So could be a pair of exes. Could be, I just heard law enforcement. It could be law enforcement. Could be on the political level. A friendship turned, bad. It could be so many things, This is a general tarot reading. Keep that in mind. I'm just reading the energies, child, and it's I can't even talk. It's a lot going on, but we gonna vibe out, If you believe in the Most High God, there's no need to be afraid. Things can get drastic, but things can get better. Ultimately, it depends on you. Each of us as individuals to be the best versions of ourselves, and that is trust in the Most High God. Use your intuition, use your discernment. Follow all of the laws and the principles that the Most High God has given. If you follow the laws and the principles that the Most High God has given, physical laws, spiritual laws, all of that, and more, plus more. I say plus more. Then that's the best you can do. But don't stress. Don't be afraid. Keep going towards your purpose. If you don't know what your purpose is, then keep going to the whatever it is that calls you, because that's going to lead you to your purpose. Because your purpose is bigger than just one or two mundane things, you know. It's a whole plan orchestrated by the Most High God. You know, it is the Most High God's will. And plan and purpose for our lives, which ultimately I found in my own experiences thus far that, you know, ultimately what the Most High God wants for us is what we truly want for ourselves anyway. You just got to get on a straight path. I just heard straight and narrow, you know. Y'all take that how it resonate. I actually think I said that in the past reading when I was talking about them PLaN. And I was saying that, you know, for the collective I was reading for, y'all was on the straight and narrow. Y'all was not doing Chase Bank scams and shit like that. But anyway. Okay, hold on. All right, the Justice card. Okay, so there's some form of justice. Like I said, this could be police, law enforcement, child. This could be political, figures. Two of Wands. Two choices, two paths. Three of Pentacles, someone chose to work with someone. Page of Wands. It was an exciting endeavor at the very start, in the beginning of this thing. The Empress. The Nine of Swords. Okay, that could be a mother figure. That could be you. Shit. I just heard red. Somebody's favorite color might be red. I just heard that, but my favorite color actually is red. But I actually just heard that, and then I just thought about the goddamn political parties with the red and the blue. And you know, we see what just happened, you know. Red just happens to be my favorite color, so I was sitting here looking like, why the hell is that coming up? Like, yeah, I know my favorite color is red. And I know I'm part of the collective audience. And I guess some of y'all might be out there that be rocking the red too for different purposes. But a lot of people will be rocking red for specific political reasons. And like I said, I keep seeing stuff with politicians and shit, you know. So, but anyway, I also see someone's worried about a pregnancy. And that goes back to, well, that points to certain laws that have been put into place and rights and things. Like I say, I'm not a political person. I'm just reading the energy, and it's aligning with this political experience that we're all having right now. I'm gonna call it an experience because it's a wild one, y'all. It's a wild one. But I don't get into politics deeply, and I don't think anybody should, you know. Because the media be doing too much in the first place. It's a bitch, child. I can hardly stand like just regular content creators, because it be extra. Read all about it. And I get it, I understand it. I ain't knocking nobody. I ain't saying that. I'm a content creator myself, of course. But I don't get too much into the politics as far as like, I have family members that will sit and watch that shit all day long. And then they freak out. There's fear. They be afraid and stressed. And I be like, turn the goddamn TV off. I ain't had a TV in years, child. My only TVs I had was the TVs that my children had, and they only had that for mainly for like video games, which and the little smart TVs that come with the apps. But I won't bow about if it ain't free. Hell, you don't need to be watching or entertaining most of this shit. Put your head in a book. I'm old school, but times are different. But I still regulate that shit. It's sad. All of the brainwashing and this and stuff. But somebody might be worried because they're pregnant, is what I'm saying. And if this is the couple that I saw that is the queen, I'm sorry, if this is the couple that I saw that is the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, then they arguing and somebody's pregnant and somebody's worried. And I feel like it's a masculine energy that's worried. I don't even feel like the feminine energy is worried. Child. Okay, we're gonna go on, because I could say a lot about this. Somebody thought it was exciting. Things were exciting at first. Now somebody's worried. I don't know. I just heard it could have been a jump off situation. I literally just heard that whole phrase in my head. It could have been a jump off situation. I don't know. And I don't know who that pertains to. Let's keep it moving. Page of Pentacles, child. Oh my gosh. Well, if somebody new trying to come in thinking you use a jump off, to most of my collective audience that I'm reading to, you are not. And I guess they finna learn. But anyway, Queen of Pentacles, yeah, because you focused on your bag, I just heard. Two of Cups, you might want some sort of companionship, or you might feel or felt that you was on the same page with someone. But, you just ain't really worried about that. You're focused on your stability, your money. You're focused on your house, your home. I just heard cleaning up your act. But then I caught a quick vision of like clutter, like in your home, like cleaning up your act. So cleaning up your act might mean, and I go through this too, depression. You get to a point you don't want to clean up, you don't want to comb your hair, you don't want to wash your ass, you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? It can get real, right? But this is more so leaning toward if somebody is feeling like that, you're moving past that, and you've already moved past that. And it's about cleaning up the clutter in your life, physically, metaphorically, spiritually, mentally, just in all aspects. So I hope that resonates. I do hope that resonates. Because I see it as a good thing, a transformation into a higher energy. But what I wanted to say was, I feel like that is a start and a good energy to be in, a good thing to be focused on. I just heard it was an example. Whatever you went through, it was an example. And you are going to be the example for others. I don't know, child. That's what I heard. Anyway, I've been holding on to this card. It's the Ace of Pentacles. It's the next card. So that's of course, aces are new beginnings. They're new things there. But this Ace of Pentacles it's a gift from God. It is something tangible. It's something you can hold on to physically, or it shows up in the physical. So this is something coming toward you. Could be in the form of a relationship with the Two of Cups. That was the card before that. And then you have the Queen of Wands. Excuse me. Seven of Pentacles right after the Queen of Wands. I just heard fumbled the bag. Someone feels like they fumbled the bag with you. I can't talk. Somebody don't want me to say that. Somebody feels like they fumbled the bag with you. Those of you who are resonating. Maybe this person saw you, because this don't have to be romantic. But if it is, I'm gonna say it in both. I'm gonna say what I see in both ways in my head, and what I hear and what I feel in my heart. Okay, so in a romantic way, someone feels like they fumbled the bag with you, and this could be someone that is, excuse me, around you. Somebody don't want me to talk. Oh my gosh. This could be someone around you or who has ran into you. It could be an ex-lover. Not saying y'all had to have a whole relationship, but somebody you was, dealing with, situationships, friends with benefits, like we used to call it back in the day. And more recently. Still. And it might just see you like, Queen of Wands, you are very beautiful, handsome, gorgeous, sexy, all of that. And exciting. Your energy is exciting, uplifting. It's uplifting to this person, at least, or to others. But it's more so, it's exciting, it's lively. I just heard lively. And somebody feel like they effed up for either letting you go, allowing things to get out of hand, and you let them go, or just plan on leaving your ass hanging, or you left their ass hanging. However way it went, they feel like they fumbled the bag with you. Now, as far as just regular, every average old Joe peoples, there are a lot of people, like you said, like I said earlier, I've been seeing people from my past, and I, not sure if this resonates with me or not. I am a part of the collective audience, but it looked like some people are looking at you like, wow, she looks good. Like, I haven't seen her or him or her in years, and they look they look real good. They got their shit put together. They still just as lively and exciting as they were when I last knew them or knew of them. So yeah, you might be getting some sort of attention that you don't even realize. I don't know. I'm feeling fire energy a lot of fire energy. People might want to talk to you. I don't know. We're going to keep going. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody regrets that they took too long to come toward you. They feel like you done moved on with the goddamn Six of Swords, and you have. You moved on past obstacles, heartbreak. You moved toward calmer waters. I'm gathering this person may want to come toward you and move past obstacles with you to be with you and move past whatever obstacles that they got going on in their personal life. Who knows? The Magician. I just heard very manipulative. Four of Cups. Yeah, they ignored your cup of love. I just heard, so they acted like I ain't even see the cards yet. The star could have been dealing with an Aquarius, but you know, you healed from some things, you know. When this person ignored your cup of love, they might have been very manipulative. They could have used you, led you on. They could have moved on from you with someone else, I mean. And, you know, took you some time to heal from that, but you have healed. You're moving forward. You've been moving forward. If I mean, to the people I'm talking to, you've been gradually. It hasn't been fast, but I feel like you've been on, you know, a little stuck in a certain place for a moment, but, you know, I feel like that was meant. You needed to heal. You needed to do some soul searching. You needed to gain a new perspective. Like all of those major arcanas is what I'm picturing before they even come out. Like, I was about to say some other shit, but the Wheel of Fortune wanted to come out of my mouth. And I haven't seen that yet, but it's coming, apparently. So the Wheel of Fortune, that's the wheel of change. That's the wheel of, you know, it could be, depending on what type of energy you own and the justice skills, you move forward or you move backward. In the meantime, in between time, you just have that space where you can have a moment. We always get a little reset, you know, the little space and time that we have in between the ending of a cycle and the beginning of a new cycle. So yeah, but I'm sensing, which we will end up getting to, you know, the major arcana such as the Hanged Man and the Hermit, and we just saw the Star card. So that's healing. Whatever you're going through, you're gonna get through it. And don't worry. Don't stress. I would just say it because I just heard, focus on being kind. And not just kind to others. Start by being kind to yourself. That's what I just heard. The Hierophant. The Chariot. The Ace of Cups. Somebody might want to rush in and commit to you. Okay, it's a new beginning in love. Child, I am sensing someone from your past, but you resting, healing, and chilling. You don't see this coming. In fact, you got your guards up. You're not even, like I said, you was focused on your bag. But then you got 10 of Cups right here. You want that, but you ain't finna just, no. The Emperor. Somebody wants to take some sort of action, some sort of control. They see 10 of Cups with you. This could be a life partner. This could be a father figure. This could be, like, say, a husband. Y'all take it how it resonates. A millionaire, billionaire. I don't know. An entrepreneur. Anyway, Knight of Wands. Flighty, in and out, inconsistent. Ace of Wands. So somebody from your past, I'm gathering, that was flighty, in and out, inconsistent, wants to come rushing back in. They want to take action. They want to take control. Ace of Wands, they want a passionate new beginning. I ain't lying, y'all. I don't know who this is. Okay. 9 of Wands. Somebody was holding on past the expiration date, though. They never let go of you, is what I just heard. Straight up. Temperance. They want to balance things out with you. You could be a Sagittarius. Sagittarius season is coming up shortly. We're currently in Scorpio season. Shout out to the Scorpios. Happy birthday. If you celebrate, you should. Doesn't mean you have to celebrate the traditional ways. Celebrate your the fact that not just that you're alive. Shit. Thank God for that. Celebrate the fact that if it is true, you have learned so many things in this past year, and you're going to implement those things from this point on and into the next year and onward. There you go. I had to take a little break. My mouth getting dry. All right. But I'm going to get through these cards. 8 of Cups. Walking away emotionally from a person, place, and or thing. The Lovers. Because somebody had another decision in love. So, kind of like you got to move on, right? And if enough time passes, I mean, like I said, you resting, chilling, and healing. So I get that's your energy. Yeah, this person has regrets about that. 5 of Cups, they might have left you behind. The Devil, they probably was toxic, but you left it. See, they might have just ghosted you, but you had to go through the heartbreak, the healing, all of that. You've been healing and resting and chilling ever since. And so emotionally, naturally, you moved away emotionally from this dynamic, Especially if the person isn't in the physical, you're not dealing with this person. You haven't talked to this person. Apparently. 3 of Swords, that's some heartbreak. Somebody could be dealing with some sort of toxic energy. They could be in a toxic dynamic. They could have addictions that keep them chained to the devil energy. The High Priestess. You might know this person is heartbroken over you, or you might. What I'm saying is, you might have known already in the past, like on some you might regret the way you doing things, the way you handling this with me. And I don't know, I'm gonna get back at you, or no, I'm bitter, but nah, on some real straight up, when you treat people this way, it don't usually, you can go right off into the sunset temporarily, but it's a such thing as seasons. You're not always on the up. We go through seasons. Trouble don't last always, like they said, and things don't last always, it's Maya Angelou said something to the effect of, people come into your life for 3 things: for a reason, a season, or a lesson. And or all 3, I say. A reason, a season, and a lesson. Child. 9 of Cups. Yeah, you might have knew you might hear from this person again. Excuse me. King of Pentacles. Could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Earth sign. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. They might have left you out in the cold, but it looked like they miss you. Child. Look like they might have left someone else out in the cold. And I say that because the 8 of Swords, they felt stuck, tied, and bound to a situation or a dynamic, or they just was too much in their heads to the point where they couldn't make logical decisions. And I just heard air sign. Sometimes the air signs tend to get in their head so much they thinking that they making a logical decision when they finally do make one, but it's just a ball of confusion. And I can relate. I got air in my chart very strongly. In my birth chart. Page of Cups. Ouch, shit. I can say that resonates with me to a certain degree. Page of Cups. I'm a fire sign though. Somebody was apologetic about the way they handled things, but things have changed now. They left you hanging, and they was like, I sorry, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I'm sorry. Well, things have changed. King of Cups, they had been hiding all their true feelings about you to themselves. Yep, Four of Pentacles, holding back, selfish. And it's because they couldn't give you much because of the Six of Pentacles. They were giving everything that they had plus more to someone else, the Judgment. But they chose that. They made a judgment to have that. They thought and they felt that they were victorious with the goddamn Six of Wands here. Seven of Swords, lying, sneaking, hiding, getting away with some shit. The World card. Child. The karmic cycle. Harsh lessons. The Fool. Clean slate. Somebody was foolish though. The Moon. The Death. The Hermit. The Nine of Pentacles. So it's hidden. I feel like while this person made a foolish decision, you get a new beginning with the Fool. It's hidden toward you what they're going through, of course. It's hidden toward them what you got going on, but it's hidden towards you also exactly where things are going to be leading for you. But there's definitely a transformation, and someone has definitely went within with the Hermit and has done some soul searching, and I feel like it's you. And as a result of that, you end up singling yourself out. And that could resonate in so many ways. You're single, self-sufficient, abundant, focused on your shit, in your garden, planting your seeds and reaping what you sow. I'm feeling like that's the near future for you. Those of you who resonate, the Eight of Pentacles, working hard, like I said, working on your goals. You chipping away at each thing one at a time. The Hanged Man, you had a different perspective. You gained a different perspective, I should say. Because this is something you were searching for. You was doing some soul searching. So you, in the midst of that, you ended up gaining a new, different perspective that is going to put you in position to be in that Nine of Pentacles energy, which is the energy that you need to be in before you can get to the Emperor and Empress energy. That, of course, if you have already mastered all of the other suits of the kings and the queens. So you master the suits of the kings and the queens in the upright energy, and you get to that Nine of Pentacles energy, the next step is Emperor or Empress. And that is divinely ordained. Like, people can embody those energies, but to actually be that energy, and that's just your energy, along with all that comes with that energy, that is solely for those that the Most High God divinely ordains to be in that energy. And it's very fucking rare. And I'm going to just be real with you. Not saying you can't be great, but certain people have certain deep purposes. Purposes that go beyond anything that they could even fathom, let alone you and I. Only the Most High God knows the ones that the Most High God chose to do some awesome damn things. And I feel like this is a time right now that I say don't fear what's going on right now, because this is the time where, I don't know if anybody reads the Bible or Christian or whatever, but I know I remember something in the Bible along the lines of, when I was a child, I heard it a lot when they said, there will come a time where the first will be last and the last, or the first shall be last and the last shall be first. So it was one of those switcheroo things, I saw the Justice card earlier. And to me, the Justice card, I always call it the flippity flop card, because that's what I'm goofy, and it dead ass make me think of that. It made me think that, one thing on the way it is for some time period, and it isn't so just or fair, and then the other person gets the brunt of it. But then when the justice comes for that person that wasn't treated so fairly, or was on the upper side of things and got done in an unjust way, done unfairly in an unjust way, when they get their justice, it's the opposite. It's like whatever they went through as far as dealing with a person, things end up changing at a certain point in time, and that very person that was trying to hurt or whatever the case may be to the other person, and that was so unjust and unfair, it was measured, and that person ends up going through the same exact thing, but with a little extra stank on it, like they used to say, put a little stank on it, a little extra stank on it. Okay, I'm telling you now what I've witnessed it. I'm telling you what I know now. And we rocking out Queen of Cups, Nine of Cups. Someone settled for someone who they thought loved them or was in love with them, or they settled for the person because they weren't even in love with the person, but they knew the person loved them so much that if they left, they would break their hearts. But Knight of Swords, that's a message. Some sort of communication comes in out of the blue, very abrupt, very malicious. Could be Three of Wands. Somebody was waiting for some ships to come in, but a message came out of the blue. Child, the strength, and it took some sort of strength to deal with it. Ten of Wands. Yeah, it took some sort of strength for this. It's a masculine energy dealing with a feminine energy. It is a man and a woman. It took some strength for this man to deal with this woman in the first motherfucking place. Then some sort of swift as unexpected energy came along after so much time of settling for this shit. And this person, it has gotten to the Ten of Wands for them. Okay, I was going to say it had something drastic had to happen, and the very next card is the Ten of Swords. Somebody betrayed somebody very deeply, cut them very deeply. It could have been this masculine that was giving their all and everything to someone to the point where they couldn't give it to you. Now, y'all might not have reunited with this person, but some of y'all might have reunited with this person in the recent past. But it didn't go nowhere. Seven of Cups, illusions, confusion, delusion. It's a lot of options that are bogus. Somebody can't see with the Two of Swords. It's a lot of fogginess. So this could be your energy. It could have been challenging in the most recent past and up to now in the present to stay focused because of so much cloudiness. And like I said at the beginning of this reading, or somewhere in this reading I said distractions and shit. I just heard anxiety. It caused a lot of anxiety for you. That's why you've been chilling and healing and resting, because you just needed to get your footing. I just heard get your footing, get your balance back, the sun. But something was revealed to you, and I believe that is what assisted you. Maybe this was revealed to you in the distant past, along with the more recent past. But maybe something sticks out. Like they say, hindsight is 20/20. So you might not see everything when you're going through some shit, but once you get through it and you move on and you look back and it's like, oh shit, how the fuck did I miss that? You know what I'm saying? That type of energy. So you're realizing something that may have transpired in the past that pretty much confirms what is being revealed to you in the present. Like you're not tripping is what I just heard. Nine of Swords. People try to defeat you, tit for tat. Now people feel defeated, and it's a stamp on it with the Tower card. People definitely feel defeated. King of Wands. But someone's about to take some sort of action. So in the midst of the crisis I just heard, as it pertains to some of you, this might not be for all of y'all. There's a counterpart that's meant for you that's coming rushing in. Not for everybody. It's not for everybody. But in the midst of all of the craziness, it's meant for two people to come together. And this masculine energy is coming for this feminine energy. And when they get together, they have some very important things to do. It just goes back to what I said earlier about God's will, God's purpose, God's plan. So we finna end this out on that. Peace. One. Love.